Welcome back to the Kentucky Career Center Office of Vocational Rehabilitation Assistive Technology Branch Learning Portal. Today we're going to discuss Zoom, how to sign into it, and how to sign into your meeting. When going to any website, the first thing we have to do is go to our browser. So we're going to start by going to Chrome. And in the search bar, we're going to type zoom.com. And it takes us to the website. So from here, we see sign up for free or sign up it's free, multiple spots. So we're just going to go in one of those and click. And it's going to ask us to confirm our age. If you put under, I believe, 18, it won't let you sign in. You'll be too young. And so we're going to go and just be safe and just say 2020. Why not? And we're going to continue from here. The next step is it's going to ask us to put in a work email. Now we can sign in through Google, Facebook, other things as well. But for this, we're just going to click sign up. And what's going to happen from here is it's going to send us an email to confirm who we are. So we're going to go to our email, going to open that up. And right in the middle of this email, we're going to see activate account. So what you're going to do from here is you're going to click on that, and it's going to activate your Zoom account. And now you're ready to join meetings. There are 3 ways to join a Zoom meeting: an email invite, the website, or through the Zoom app. My preference is for the Zoom app, but for here, we're going to go through all 3. First one we're going to look into is an email invite. Here's an example of what that meeting invite will look like. It has the topic of the meeting, it has the time of the meeting, it has a direct link to the meeting where you can click on and it will send you directly to it. Below that, we have our iPhone and other telephone options. And below that is the meeting ID. Now I've blocked out my meeting ID, but this is the 10-digit code that you'll be able to access your meeting if you don't click on the direct link. Obviously, clicking on the link here is the easiest way to do so. Now from here, we're going to go look at the website and how to use that. And for that one, you're going to need this meeting ID. Here we've returned to the website. So the first thing we're going to have to do is sign in. So we click on that. We sign in with our credentials that we have. And then it takes us to this screen. This is the initial screen. Now you're just going to have numbers and other links to it, but I've blocked those out for privacy purposes. You're going to go to join the meeting. And here it's going to ask you for that meeting ID. So what you can do is you can plug in your meeting ID. I'm just going to make up a number here, and we can join that. Once we've clicked, it's going to send us directly to launching into the meeting. You can go this way, or you can go through the app like it just prompted us. So next we're going to go through the app and what that looks like. Once we click on the Zoom icon, this is the screen that'll show. Up top, we have our home. We have chat, meetings, contacts. We have a search bar, and we have what we click on for our general information. Down here, we can see that we have new meeting as an option, join, schedule. There's some screen sharing things here we can access. And then we have a schedule right here that will show what meetings we have upcoming, the time and whatnot. And over in the corner, we have a gear for our settings. That way we can adjust, test audio, etc., etc. Once you join a meeting, this is what your screen is going to look like. Now you might have a video showing, or it's going to be your email. Now I've blocked this out for privacy purposes. But from here, there's a couple of different things we can navigate, and we're going to go over those. So the first one we're going to look at is over here in the corner. In the upper left, it's an I. We click on that, and it's going to give us some information. It's going to say whose meeting it is, the meeting ID number, who's hosting it, the password, numeric password someone's calling in, as well as a link that we can send to other individuals if we want to invite someone from there. Beside that, we are going to have another icon that's important for some of you. Some of you it won't matter, but there's a little lock, and if we highlight that, that is our encryption. So that knows that we're protected. Like HIPAA, that's what we would need in order to know that our line was secure. Now, Zoom is asking everyone to put in passwords and use passwords now so people aren't interrupting meetings. So this is changing a little bit, but you still need that icon if you want an encrypted meeting. The next thing that we're going to look at is the bottom bar. This has all of our other actions that we can do. And we're going to go left to right. Now, some of these are obvious, but we like to be thorough when we're going through a video. So the first one we're going to look at is our mute. Now this is also all of our other audio. We can click on that to mute it or unmute it. We can also press Alt-A that will do the same action. So there's shortcuts everywhere through this with Alt and another letter that will activate different things as a shortcut. And to the right of that, we have this arrow. And you can click on that, and that will be able to change your mic. You can change your speakers from there. You can test your audio in any way that you need. To the right of that, we have our video, which we can click on and that will activate video if we want it to. To the right of that, we also have an arrow that will adjust things. Another nice option that it gives us is if we use a device that has two cameras, we can press Alt in, or we can go in here and access it. And what it will do is it'll allow you to flip the camera to show something in front of you. So say you were presenting something, you could do that and you could show everyone what you were doing. The next command we have down here is our invite button. So if we click on that, we can invite people through our contacts that we've saved on here or through our email. So we can click there, type a name, and it will show that contact. Or if we click on email, we can type in an email and it will do so. And we can just press invite and we're there. The next icon we have is manage participants. So if we click on this, we can see who's in our meeting, make sure everyone's there so that we know that we're ready to begin. You can also mute everyone, you can unmute everyone, and there's a couple of different options in which you can also do here. Now from here, the next icon we have is screen sharing. So if we go over to it, we can click on the arrow beside it and it will give us different options. So a nice thing is we can share our screen with everyone that we're talking with if we want to show them something on our computer. And we can share with multiple people can share if they want. To the right of this, we also have our chat feature. Now chat is nice because we can click on this and we can send a message if we don't want to interrupt the speaker. We also have the option, if you look there, it says to everyone, we can click on that and we can specifically send a message to a direct person without everyone else having to see it. Now right now it's only me, so you can't do that. Close that out. To the right of that, we have record. So if you want to keep information from this meeting for later, you can click on that and you can record the entire meeting so you can reference back to it. This is if someone's presenting something or you're just getting a lot of notes that you need to prepare for. Lastly, to the right of that is our reactions. So we can send emoji type reactions to things to not interfere. And then when we're ready to end our meeting, we can go over here, click on end meeting, and it'll pop up a couple different things if you're hosting it. End meeting for all is the host option, but there's also a leave meeting in case you're just a participant. So we're ready, we press that, and our meeting is over. Thank you for watching.